Welcome to the presentation on organization, characteristics and types, prepared for the course Organizational Behavior. I am Dr. Mary N. Adiwo, Associate Professor in the Department of Agricultural Extension Education, School of Agricultural Sciences, Nagaland University. An organization is fundamentally characterized by its goal-oriented structure, established to fulfill specific objectives efficiently. It ensures a systematic division of work, assigning tasks based on skill and logic to maximize productivity. A defined hierarchy outlines clear authority and responsibility across various levels, promoting order and accountability. Lastly, effective coordination and integration among departments ensures unified efforts toward achieving the organization's common goal. Continuing with the characteristics of an organization, it can be understood as a social unit, comprising individuals who collaborate to achieve common goals. An organization is designed for continuity, allowing it to maintain operations beyond the involvement of any single member. Moreover, effective organizations demonstrate flexibility and adaptability, enabling them to respond efficiently to changes within internal and external environments. Lastly, established rules and procedures guide the actions of members, ensuring consistency and maintaining order throughout the organization. There is no single, comprehensive typology of organizations. Various scholars have proposed multiple classifications, but no universal system exists. Commonly, organizations are classified based on their goals, structure, and ownership, as noted by Robbins and Coulter, 2020. Organizations can be categorized based on their purpose into three types: business organizations, which are profit-oriented entities such as corporations and partnerships; nonprofit organizations, which focus on service and include GOs and foundations; and government organizations, which are responsible for policy implementation and regulation. Organizations based on structure are classified as formal and informal. Formal organizations have clearly defined rules, hierarchies, and roles, while informal organizations consist of naturally emerging relationships and networks among members. Organizations can also be classified by sector into the public sector, which is government-owned and operated, the private sector, owned by individuals or corporations, and the voluntary sector, motivated by civic and philanthropic objectives. There are different types of organizational structures, each designed to meet specific needs and goals. The first type is the formal organization, which is structured with clearly defined roles, rules, and responsibilities, designed to efficiently achieve specific goals. Authority flows from the top down, as government departments and corporations. The second type is the informal organization, which emerges naturally within formal settings through personal relationships. Though not officially sanctioned, it significantly influences communication and organizational culture. Informal organizations can either support or resist formal goals, as seen in peer groups and social circles within a company. The third type is the matrix organization, which combines functional and project-based structures. In this setup, employees report to two managers, one functional and one project-based. This structure promotes resource sharing and flexibility, commonly seen in engineering firms and consultancy. The fourth type is the project organization, which is temporary and focused on completing a specific task or project. Such organizations are formed for the duration of the project and dissolved afterward. They often utilize cross-functional teams, as seen in infrastructure development or its system implementation project. The fifth type is the virtual organization, consisting of a network of geographically dispersed entities or individuals. It relies heavily on digital communication and technology, reducing the need for physical infrastructure while enhancing flexibility. A common example is remote-first tech startup. The sixth type is the hierarchical organization, which follows a traditional pyramid structure with a clear chain of command and authority. Roles are well defined, and levels are ranked according to responsibility. Examples include the military and bureaucratic institutions. Agricultural extension organizations demonstrate diverse structures. Krishi Vigyan Kendras, KVKs, follow hierarchical and functional models. Farmer-producer organizations, FPOs, and self-help groups, SHGs, evolve from informal to formal structures. ATM and state agriculture departments operate through matrix or project-based frameworks. ICAR institutes maintain formal departmental hierarchies, and virtual advisory services represent emerging virtual organizations. Organization processes are essential for coordinating all components to work harmoniously toward achieving the organization's goals. Without clear and effective processes, an organization faces significant risks. These processes comprise a series of tasks and activities aimed at efficient goal attainment and are broadly divided into two categories: main organizational processes and assistant processes. The process of organization involves several key steps: reviewing objectives and policies, determining and grouping activities, establishing departments, specifying jobs and main duties, distributing jobs, delegating authority, defining responsibilities, setting up a scalar chain, and implementing a coordination system to ensure smooth functioning. The organization process chart outlines key steps in structuring an organization. First, creating job designs by establishing objectives and listing tasks along with required employees. Second, departmentation, which involves grouping activities into manageable units such as functional or matrix. Delegation of authority by assigning tasks to individuals or groups. Fourth, defining the span of control to specify the extent of authority. And finally, establishing the chain of control that sets the hierarchical relationships within the organization. This presentation is based on key texts in management and organizational theory by renowned authors. Notable works include Essentials of Management by Kuntz and Weyrich, and multiple editions of Management by Robbins and Coulter, which provide foundational insights into organizational principles. Additionally, Owner, Freeman, and Gilbert's Management offers a comprehensive overview of managerial functions. The behavioral aspects are covered by George and Jones in Understanding and Managing Organizational Behavior. Finally, Mintzberg's classic book The Structuring of Organizations contributes essential perspectives on organizational design and structure. Thank you for your time and attention. We appreciate your interest in understanding the key characteristics and structures of organizations. Wishing you success in all your endeavors.